With the advent of Tinder in 2012 and online dating sites such as Match.com made available in the mid-90s, it is hard to argue that technology hasn't had an impact upon dating. But I wanted to find out if apps such as Tinder have really had a change on dating as a whole. Tinder gives singles more options to people. Whether this has resulted in more dates or relationships is a different story. The reason for this is that numerous people are all on Tinder for different reasons. Some for a quick hookup and some for meaningful relationships.
People are looking just to hook up, friends with benefits situation or a hookup situation. And then my next issue is that so many guys are looking for a pseudo girlfriend who basically does almost everything a girlfriend does without the strings attached.
This divide in motive leads to a lot of breakdown within communication between users on the site. So has Tinder changed the way in which you meet people? Apps like Tinder have the benefit of allowing us to go through the entire dating process as many times as we want. But it works in the same way as going for a bar and looking for someone to hook up with.
Tinder does have awesome advantages over traditional dating in that it takes almost no investment of time or effort to screen through hundreds of potential partners.
It's exactly the same. People, especially the older generations, rag on Tinder because of the hookup culture. But what do you think bars were? You know, in saloons before bars. It's all the same, it just has a new face.
It empowers users in giving them the ability to show the version of themselves they want others to see, which is arguably the same when meeting any other people in social situations. This app is capable of creating a false sense of how relationships begin. Instead of simply asking someone out and seeing how you hit it off with that person, people can easily swipe through a pool of candidates and decide who is worthy of their time, solely based upon looks.
Low initial investment and abundance of choice can make us see dating differently. Tinder makes us see the search for love the same way we might search for a car.
Everybody kind of has their backup. There's a sense of paranoia that everybody's looking for something better.
It's becoming tougher for our generation to invest into one person since there are numerous other candidates waiting for them on the phone. With potential hookups existing right in the palm of your hand, it's no wonder romance is fading.
Sometimes they become compulsive. You get sexual affirmations that feel good when you click this. So some people find themselves fascinated by waiting for the next affirmation, you're hot, or waiting for the next message.
But what then happens after Tinder? What happens once you get that relationship? The advancement of technology has given rise to more forms of self-expression and communication. Technology is now integral to communication as a whole for romances, from meeting people to having instant communication in a relationship, to checking up on your partner using social media. In this way, control and the always watching element of social media can be destructive to relationships.
May arise is whose page are you interacting with? So is it with an ex, right?
Yeah, that's
that
true.
can become problematic.
Last year, a study found that excessive Facebook use is damaging towards relationships, where higher use is correlated with a higher frequency of feelings of jealousy and Facebook-related conflict.
It also allows people to hide behind the screen of a phone or a computer, which poses significant communication problems. Our generation is becoming much too comfortable with confessing their feelings through a lengthy text message rather than telling somebody face to face. There's something to be said about having a real life conversation as opposed to one that is read from a screen. Text messages can make sarcastic comments appear serious, concerned words seem negative, and the worst part, can be easily screenshotted.
Babe, what do you want to do for dinner?
I don't care, whatever. Is the Wi-Fi working for you at all?
No.
However, on the flip side of this, it has also given rise to allowing long distance relationships to be able to communicate better. To conclude, I believe that technology has not changed dating. As in its simplest form, it's still the same. I do believe that technology is causing increasing pressures on relationships which weren't there before. On a whole, however, I believe it has more of an impact as opposed to majorly changing dating. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe.